Welcome to the Bum's Corner Coast to Coast podcast. The views and opinions expressed in this show are those of the hosts and are not those of Bum's Corner Media Enterprises. This program contains strong language. Listener discretion is advised. Listen at your own risk. God, I hate this gig.
Well, hey, Bums.
Hey, what's up,
Happy
Bums?
March episode to you.
Happy March.
So, I did some house cleaning on the old Bums Corner podcast layout and incorporated in the offshoots that we had into the numbering system. So now we have an actual number. So this is episode 40. Of once everything's combined in the nostalgia and the whatever the other one we did. Holy shit. Yes, Imperfect Recall. Wow. Yeah. How's that for ironic that we forget the name of Imperfect Recall?
Perfect.
Yes. God, we're geniuses.
It's
so
great.
we are on our 40th episode of recording together. So I think and honestly, you know, I know one other podcaster, and he's in like episode 483. So I think that's impressive. But knowing you and I think 40 is fucking crazy.
40 is amazing,
right?
Consistently, wow, in a row.
Yes. I mean, I know we make fun of participation ribbons, but fucking, we deserve a participation ribbon.
I think so too. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I would pat myself on the back, but I'd probably hurt myself somehow.
Right, I'd break a rib trying to do that.
Oh, Christ. So what have you been up to since I talked to you last? You were telling me about your trip to Sioux Falls.
Yeah, went to Sioux Falls to kind of check that out. You know, if we ever get approved for remote work, actual remote work,
right.
The plan is to vacate California as soon as humanly possible. So we're kind of doing the recon, and so we recon Sioux Falls, and it is it's not for us.
Okay.
It's a little too vanilla. I kind of figured it would be that it was either going to be like a hidden gem,
right?
Like this, like wow, or it was going to be what it was, and it was just kind of the
shit happens.
Yeah,
you know, not everything can be Columbus,
right? Columbus is pretty cool. I gotta say, you know, the longer I'm away, the more I'm like, damn, they got their shit together,
right? Yeah,
it seemed like it when I was there, and I'm sure it doesn't seem like it all the time, but you know, at ground level.
No, that's exactly it. You know, in the grind, it seems like, especially right now, it is 20 degrees outside on March 18th, and that's fucking obscene. So
chilly.
There's that, and yes, and it rained on St. Patrick's Day, so you know now it smells like wet drunk. The whole city just stinks. So I mean, don't get an Irish setter or an Irish person wet, because holy fuck.
Yeah, there's an aroma that emits a noxious fume.
Oh Christ!
That'll clear a room.
Yeah, yeah, it will. So let me think. I think last time we talked, I was on the cusp of going to see Cocaine Bear at Studio 35, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want to see all movies now at beer tastings at Studio 35.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's $40 for a ticket, but 2 hours before the movie starts, 2 hours that they cram you into the movie theater, right?
All right.
And start serving beer. So basically you're just watching funny clips, and they have raffles and stories, but throughout that 2 hours, there's a big pile of little tiny shot glasses at the end of your row. And the way they described the system was passing a hot dog at a baseball game. So employees just come around with pitchers of all this beer, and they just start pouring at the end of the row, and they stop when everybody has a beer in the row. And then they'll talk about it. They're like, this is, from such and such company down the street, and this is their first attempt at a lager, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it got hard.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think about it. It's like doing Century Club with, 12% APV.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you have no control over when it's coming or what it is. But you basically, the way you're situated, you have to drink it. Otherwise, you'd have all these tiny little beers around you in a dark theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest stout fan, but luckily it was late enough in the process that my entire face was numb by then. I'm like, whatever, dude, just keep it coming. So every half hour or so, the guy would say, listen, if you have not eaten, get up and go order a fucking pizza. Yeah. This is not going to get easier as we go. So he got, I don't know, 250 seats maybe in the theater. He got all these people are drunk. He got them all riled up. Mm-hmm. And they're like, okay, we're going to shut the lights off and show Cocaine Bear now. And it was fucking amazing. Just a great experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Oh my God. See, that's
so
cool.
Much fun.
I don't know of anywhere else that does stuff like that.
Well, the Grandview Theater, they alternate every other week. There's one in Grandview. Well, there's one a month at each theater at Grandview and Studio 35. So 2 or 3 weeks. Well, no. Yeah, sometime in March, it was Scott Pilgrim beer tasting.
Nice.
Which I couldn't make, but in April, they're doing Bridesmaids. And I bought the tickets the second those went online. Like, that'd be a fun movie to see in a drunken theater, Yeah. So I'm in. I want to say the 23rd of April, I'll be going back. And holy fuck, it's painful too. And it starts at 1 in the afternoon on a Sunday.
My God.
So
see, that's Columbus, man.
Yeah. So you're hammered. Okay. You watch a movie, and I thought 2 hours is plenty of time to sober up, which it kind of was. I was a little soft getting out of there, but then you open the doors to the world and the sun hits you. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's not even dinner time yet, and I'm wasted.
Like Easter Sunday at Polo's.
That's exactly every time somebody opened the door, we're like fucking vampires. Oh, memories.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. But yeah, that was a great time, and I will be going back. Highly recommend it to anybody in town. Go check it out.
That's cool.
Yeah, fun stuff.
We did see when we were in Sioux Falls, they have it's called the State Theater. It's an old movie house, kind of small, but I forget, it was from the 1800s, and so they refurbished it, and it's now a historical landmark. But they do old movies there, older movies, and this month they were doing a Coen Brothers retrospective. So while we were there,
cool.
I saw The Big Lebowski in the theater.
That is amazing.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't think I saw this in the theater. So it was kind of cool.
Well, do you guys have Lebowski fests out where you are?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's probably something in LA, but not that I've ever heard of. And I'm pretty dialed into that scene, man.
Right.
But no, they don't. Not that I've heard.
Just curious. Yeah, it was big. Was it in Louisville where I was? Either Louisville or Lexington. But I happened to be in town a decade ago for a comic book show, and it was the same weekend as Lebowski Fest.
Nice.
And some guy was trying to describe it. He's like, a bunch of us are going to be wandering around in robes, drinking White Russians, pissing on rugs in a parking lot.
Oh my God.
I'm like, you're selling it for me, bro. I've been at work in my booth for 12 hours, but I'd love to watch a bunch of bearded men drink and piss on rugs.
Yeah.
Count me in.
Oh my God. Yeah, I forgot what a great movie that was.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I watched it not too long ago, within the past year, I'd say, and it's solid. It fucking holds up.
Totally. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's wild. Pleasantly surprised.
Absolutely. So you got anything else going on, or was that is just a light month?
It's kind of a light month. Just work and whatnot.
That's cool. Yeah, it's dull where I am too. We're in that lull where there's no holidays,
Yeah.
until Memorial Day. Yeah, there's nothing. So it's just it seems like all you do is work and work and work. I did spend the day today at the punk rock pawn shop at Ace of Cups.
Yeah.
Just slinging canvas and selling shit. It was slow, but this is 2 months in a row that I've scheduled that and are recording on the same day. So it's like I start pre-gaming at noon for a 9 p.m. recording session. And I mean, I should know better. I've been drinking for quite a few years now. That when I roll it home at like 5:30, a little bit buzzed. I should say maybe like a quick nap, set an alarm, and then have like a carb for dinner, and I'll be fine. Or lizard brain takes over. It's like, you know what? If you just keep drinking,
just
you can skip.
through.
You just skip dinner. I'm like, wow, fuck yeah! I never thought of that.
Yeah, it's efficient and economical.
Yeah, so I compromised and I kept drinking and had a bowl of cereal. So the rails on this train may come off way earlier than usual. We shall find out.
Nice.
Yes. And I know as an Ohioan, I shouldn't be making train jokes right now because it's far too soon.
Is it too
but
soon? Okay.
Here we are. Oh, I don't think so.
Nah.
I mean, I wanted to make jokes that day, but they're fucking arresting reporters. So, like,
what the hell?
Maybe I'll just keep my stupid mouth shut.
All right, note to self: don't fuck with train people. The trains still run America, apparently.
They do. They run right over reporters, like an old timey villain with a handlebar mustache tying a reporter to the rails.
Exactly.
Yes. So, Tom and I have this database where we keep the articles, and there's some more winners in there. He did some great stuff, but our like the page of the day where we put the articles we're going to read, it looks so beautiful this month. Like you put in hyperlinks and there's photos. I mean, you showed up. You showed up this month, Arnold.
Yeah, I stepped it up.
Yeah, you got 49 or 39 C minuses, and then you get 1A on episode 40. This is great.
It does nothing for my average.
It so stinks.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's so
that
cool.
Extra credit, in May.
Yeah, like there's photos for each article, and they're both like the same size. And they have like background images to the photo of the defendant. There's links all over. This is just great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I love it. I love it. So kudos to you. Do you want to start us off in Florida and wrap up? Where was mine? I forget. Anyways,
on the list yours was first.
Yeah, but you can go. We can talk about your guy.
Okay, yeah,
that's Josh. A good idea. Yeah.
All right. So, of course, the story of a god-awful bank robber would be about a Florida man. Mm-hmm. Hypothetically, if you were to ever rob a bank, chances are you would want to get in and get out as quickly as possible to avoid getting bagged by the cops. For one Florida man, however, he decided to wait around to see what happened after the clerk pressed the alarm, ran, and called police. Click Orlando reports that 36-year-old Joshua Snavely decided on Saturday to rob a local Bank of America in Ocala, Florida. He executed his entrance perfectly by approaching the bank teller and sliding them a note that demanded cash. But the wheels fell off his operation quickly after that. Police say the teller with the note shot their coworker a look, who then activated the bank's alarm. The two then retreated to the back of the building, leaving Snavely standing like a total buffoon at the window, as they called police. When police finally arrived, they found Snavely still standing by the window, where he was probably wondering what was taking the teller so long. Authorities grabbed and searched him, where they found the notepad with the exact same note he wrote to the teller. He was arrested and charged with one count of attempted strong-arm robbery and bail set at $5,000.
I like the strong-arm robbery. That's a
Right?
that's a very cool thing to be arrested for. Yeah, strong-arm robbery.
Strong-arm robbery.
Yeah. And the fact that he had multiple notes. So he was going to make a day of this, apparently.
Right. He had done multiple drafts.
Yeah.
Give us the money. Oh, no. Oh, that's too big. Oh, I want this all in one line. Or that's
right.
You start off with the letters too big, and then you get really small because it has to fit.
Yes. Or you put like many dashes in one word.
Yeah.
But the thing that terrified me the most was no reference whatsoever to drugs or alcohol.
Yeah.
This guy's just Florida stupid. Yeah, he's just dumb.
Stupid. What's going on back there? Mary?
Yeah.
Miss?
That's exactly what I pictured too. The photo that you put in the article is perfect too. That's exactly how I envisioned him in my head. Just like this giant brow, like this fucking Cro-Mag forehead on a guy. His eyes are just a little too close together. Yeah, and just kind of squinting at the glass, like, what's going on back there?
Yeah. Or like looking at his watch, kind of, getting, tapping his foot, like, come on.
Right?
I got to get to the Winn-Dixie.
So did he get any money, or did they just like get the note and hit the button and back away?
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't he didn't get any money. He just stood there. Yeah, they got the
amazing.
Note, hit the alarm and hid. There he is, just all standing alone out there at the teller window.
Mm-hmm. Just him and the security guard.
I don't even know if they had a security guard. There was no mention of a security guard.
I mean, it's a bank in Ocala, so I would assume.
Yeah,
but who knows? But no, I liked this. It was straight and to the point. Like, this guy is so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
He literally waited around for the cops to arrest him, in essence.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But I loved that he had multiple copies of the same note, too. Like, I wonder if he, like, mapped it out in his head. Like, all right, I'll stop here first, and then I can make a right-hand turn into the next bank. And as I finish, like, Wendy's will start serving lunch when I'm just about there.
Right? Or, if I get these 3 now, I can still get to McDonald's before they stop serving breakfast.
So good, dude.
I could go for some hotcakes and sausage.
Oh, it does sound fantastic right now. That's just the beer talking.
It is.
All right, so along those same lines, I picked one that was very straightforward. There's not a lot of mystery or intrigue to this. I was drawn in first by the photo,
yeah,
but also by this captivating line.
That's the best.
A man sets fire to his car because he didn't want it to be stolen. A man was so worried thieves would steal his car that he decided the only course of action was to make it go up in flames. WXIN reports 26-year-old Austin Bristow allegedly told police he didn't want thieves taking his car or the items inside of it, and that is why he set fire to his 1998 Buick. The Bloomingdale, Indiana man was standing next to the flaming scene when police approached him. The car was fully engulfed as police led him away. It even let off a few tiny explosions. The man allegedly said in reaction to the booms, "I hoped the explosions would be bigger." It was later determined he tossed a lit bandana into the trunk of his car after cutting the fuel line and dumping gas and oil on the vehicle. The police report noted Austin then stated that if there was nothing left of the vehicle, then there would be nothing left to steal. He was arrested and initially charged with arson, but then the police discovered he was in possession of drugs, syringes, and needles, so they also charged him with unlawful possession. And again, he looks exactly like somebody that would set their own car on fire to avoid it being stolen.
Right? Yeah, but they didn't get my stuff.
Yeah, fuck you, Marvin.
Who's stupid now?
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Right?
Super sweet 98 Buick.
My 1998 Buick, which that should have been scooped up with cash for clunkers. And yet here we are.
Right? I mean, that's a cars for kids right there.
Bloomingdale, Indiana.
Nice. So there you go. Austin Bristow. I love, I hope the explosions would be bigger.
That was great. Somebody watches too many movies.
Right? You walking away expected, to do that cool walk away from the thing as it explodes.
Right?
Slow-mo. Yeah. Not quite, Austin.
Nope. Maybe if you tried a Buick from like the 2000s, you would get that effect. But this one was just too tired. It was ready to die.
Yeah, it welcomed the fiery embrace of death.
The warm embrace of death. I don't know. I mean, and again, what led up to this? What happened earlier that day that he's like, you know what? Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
And lit his own car on fire.
Trying to get my shit stolen. Keep stealing my tapes.
Yeah.
Stealing tapes out of my car, out of my Buick.
So, I mean, did he put stuff in the car and then light the car on fire? Like,
Right, like did he empty out a storage unit?
Yeah.
So that it would be safe?
Like, Roscoe's coming for my drugs, I'll show him. And like just, scorched earth policy, literally.
Yeah. If I can't have it, nobody can.
Right. But again, syringes and needles and drugs,
yeah.
That's not an occasional recreational type of thing. That's hardcore right there.
Yeah, that's not just hey, I'll do this on Saturday.
Right? Like the guys are coming over to watch the game. I'm going to pick up some meth.
Right? We'll get some charcuterie, some meth. Ooh, those Doritos you like.
Great. I'll get the scoops for the cheese. And Steve's in town, so maybe we'll do some heroin.
Note to self: pick up needles for big game.
That's when he was burning. Like, shit, this is evidence. Boom. Or, I don't know, maybe it's not to get back into his terms. Maybe it was like a box of love letters that he wrote to a girl and she put them all returned to center.
Oh.
And I want to know what happened the day before this.
Yeah. That prompted this, that made this a good course of action.
Right.
A logical course of action in this person's head.
Maybe I should reach out to Elizabeth Banks, director of the excellent film Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
With my concept that this is the beginning of the film, is him burning his 1998 Buick, and then the subsequent scenes are just the day before, all the different options that could have happened. It's shown as chapters, You know, was it he was paranoid about somebody coming to steal some documentation that shows he's an illegal alien, so he threw it in his car and lit it on fire? What happened? What led us to Austin burning his Buick right on the street?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm curious. And that's what struck me. And then I saw him. You know, and again, as I'm flipping through, looking at pictures in these, they're tiny, you know, on the screen. And at first I thought, is that Castiel from Supernatural? Like, has he just gone to shit? But no, it's not him. It's not him at all.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Like when he was super down on his dumps and hated being an angel and just was sick of everything. Bing, right there.
There it is.
Yeah. It's a shame this isn't an audio and video show, because people can see what we're talking about. But trust us, the five of you, this is amazing.
You're really missing out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put you as the thumbnail for the show. You
know what? Because you went to bat, I'm gonna like clip both of these guys together into one JPEG, and we'll use them both.
Nice.
And then people that don't watch the show will think it's us.
Yes. Oh, right on. They're like, "Wow, Tom and Mike really let themselves go."
Fuck! There's my sticker idea. There's my sticker idea. We'll take all of these shots from all 40 episodes and just make like baseball cards out of them. Like people could collect them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bum's Corner trading cards.
Bum's Corner trading cards. Yeah. I mean, we're going to get sued by at least one person.
Yeah.
All right.
But so, they can't sue us. They got to do a cease and desist first.
I don't know. If I used your image in promotional... you're right. Let me Google retainer and see what this is going to cost us.
Yeah.
How much is a retainer? Oh, Christ, they're for teeth. I meant for lawyers.
Oh.
Oh, God. Lawyer.
Don't touch it.
Phew. Between $500 and $5,000. That's a big ask.
That's yeah.
500 I could swing without causing too much commotion, but large.
Yeah. $250 each is no big deal.
Yes. I'd do it just for the lulz.
Right?
Yeah. But once you throw a comma in, the level of fun drops dramatically. You know?
It does. Right?
That's my finite point. Like, I can do something stupid for $800.
Yeah.
For $1,200? No. That's irresponsible.
That's over the threshold.
Right.
Yeah. From good-natured fun to irresponsible. Yeah, that's spot on.
Yep. Yeah, it's about $1,000. It's right around there. Yeah. Come on, dummy.
This is not. These aren't classes you need to pay for at this point. You've learned this already.
Over and over again. Oh, God. You know, I'm a terrible friend. I never followed up with Peggy. I hope she's okay.
Oh, God.
You think she's been sick for a month?
I don't know. I was sick for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. What's your croup that you picked up on the road?
The Sioux Falls crud.
Ew.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. I think it was hantavirus.
Ooh. How exotic of you.
Yeah. It sounds cool, but no, it's spread by rat excrement.
Isn't everything?
All the good stuff is, yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't read the article. I just read the title of it because that's how I do it. But I was scrolling through Reddit and I saw that like they had traced the the origins of COVID to raccoon dogs in Wuhan. Did you see that?
No.
Okay,
But now I want a raccoon dog.
But all I can think of, that's Tom Nook from Animal Crossing. Tom Nook started COVID.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It was Nintendo all along.
Right?
They're behind
Those
everything.
crafty Japanese.
They're Skynet.
Nintendo is Skynet. Honestly, I would be okay with that.
Yeah. Xbox and PlayStation it's too obvious.
Right? I mean, if you're going to Matrix me and stick my naked ass in some Jell-O to make a battery out of me, if I'm playing Nintendo games that whole time, fine. Just do your worst. I'm okay with this, you know? Just give me the classics, throw me some Star Fox, and then I'll be your battery, Yeah. I'll be your little ever-ready.
Tetris.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen the the teasers for that? The Apple movie?
No.
Okay, so don't picture anything in your head. Are you picturing giant pieces of Tetris falling from the sky?
No.
Okay. Yes, you were. So I was picturing...
Go ahead.
No, you actually can blank out your mind that fast?
Sometimes.
Wow. Fuck, I'm jealous. Well, I remember, like, Battleship. Remember when they made a movie out of that and it was just stupid?
It's bad. Yeah.
Yeah. So when they said they're making a movie out of Tetris, that's what I pictured. I'm like, oh, New York is going to get a bunch of purple blocks buried on top of it, but nobody dies somehow. But no, it's actually the story of how the game came out of Russia and proliferated around the world.
Oh.
So it's sort of like
that's not exciting.
Yeah, it's like an
was it Cloak and Dagger, like espionage? Like they had to meet in Gorky Park and like trade the money.
It is. Wow. It's like there's KGB, there's corporate espionage, there's all kinds of fun stuff. It actually looks really good.
Huh.
Yeah, but all it took was just a snippet of that fucking music from the Game Boy version of Tetris in the teaser, and it was stuck in my head for weeks. And all I can remember
ever.
Don't.
Yeah,
but I remember fucking Evelyn would crash on our couch on Carl Road.
Yeah.
And would play that music to fall asleep to, which a Game Boy goes through 4 AA batteries in about 6 minutes. So it would cost me like $89 for him to spend the night. But just all he would do is he would let the title screen play until it stopped and then turn it off and turn it back on again. So the title screen would kick back on all night. So I could hear that from my room, like just that dun, 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 over and over again. And so I was very triggered by these commercials, but I still want to see the movie. That's how good it looks.
Oh, now I'm interested. Yeah.
Yeah. But check it out. I want to say it's going to be an Apple TV movie. I may be wrong, but I could be right too. It's happened.
True.
So yeah, sidebar.
Nice.
So yeah, raccoon dogs. Huh. Crazy, right?
Dig it.
Mm-hmm.
I want a raccoon dog.
I've wanted one since Animal Crossing. I'm like, what are these animals and where do I get them? I want my own Tom Nook. And then the kids came out, Timmy and Tommy. Like, you fuckers are adorable little capitalists.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Yeah, they are cute. I just Googled raccoon dog.
They're adorable. So I'm wondering if it's just the Chinese figuring out how to blame them because they're cute, and then people won't care as much.
Right? Oh, we can't blame that.
Yeah. I mean, you blame rats. They're like, fuck you. We're burning down your country. But you put one of these on the front of the report, they're like, oh, okay. Well,
where can I adopt one?
Yeah, you little rascals cut that out.
Knock it off with those shenanigans, you little bastards.
You ne'er-do-well. Come here, you. Let me pat you on the head.
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? Oh, God. Not to go off track, but so I was watching a documentary right before we recorded. And what do you think about doing an episode or a two-parter about the 2023 Pornhub report of the most searched for keyword by state?
Oh, yeah, I mean,
right? Yeah, doesn't that sound cool?
Yeah.
I mean, it was only part of this documentary for about 15 seconds, but that's what I glommed onto. I'm like, I can see that. I mean, we talk about the state, we talk about what their keyword is, and then most of the time I'm going to have to look it up and see what it means too, and then we can talk about that too. Like, what is blah, 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 you know?
Yeah.
What defines cream pie? Why, Wyoming?
What goes on there in Wyoming?
Right? Yeah. How come Sioux Falls you were so into anal?
Iowa, explain your fascination with pumpkin smut.
Ooh. Intriguing.
Yeah, I think that's got legs.
It could be a lot of fun, you know? And those algorithms, man. I'll tell you what. Anybody can come over to my house and watch whatever they want on Hulu and Netflix or whatever. But if they came over and like, hey, man, do you mind if I search for something on your Pornhub? I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That is locked down. I have
you are
not right
fucking my algorithm up. I remember years ago, you worked at CD 101. And you told me that no matter what letter you typed into the browser, a porn site came up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for years, that cracked me up.
It's hilarious. Like, what goes on here? I work overnight. Like, what goes on here during the day?
Right? Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, we'll have to do that in some future episode.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like it.
Yeah, we'll call Peggy and embarrass the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Peggy. Okay. Well, holy shit. We did our articles.
Yeah.
We riffed for a little bit. We didn't get overly complicated or drunk. And we came in under time.
They did. Yeah.
Wow. Shit. It only took us like a year or 3, but I think we've got this. Yeah. Okay.
I think we didn't try too hard.
Oh, is that the key?
That's it.
Huh. Wait, that can't be it because I don't try hard at all. I don't know. It'll remain a mystery, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, just take the victories. You know, like a guy I used to work for years ago got his picture put in Life magazine, and he would always say, you know, sometimes you drop the camera and it just works. All right.
Brilliant.
So you take it.
Just take it. All right. Well, until next month, I don't think we have anything cool planned. It's just going to be us hanging out and talking about dumb people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess stay groovy, and hopefully it gets warm here, so I'm in a better mood next time we meet. Yeah. Ciao all.